Hello, and nice to see you again. Do you know that many people believe that working on television is exceptionally easy and interesting? They don't even realize the amount of daily work it requires, as well as how many unforeseen situations happen every day. In this episode, you are going to see a lot of funny cases and unusual situations on the air which were captured on camera. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel not to miss even more interesting episodes. There is a popular practice when adults hire their children once a year. Such an experiment was shown in the morning show and the weather forecast. That's how a civilized discussion in the studio turned into a real fight. This is the best example of an unpleasant incident on the air related to the appearance of the presenter. The courier's bike stopped obeying him, so the guy had to fall down. In just a few seconds, he returned to the road and moved on with a great mood. Small children can create an astonishing show. When it's windy and rainy, it's not the best idea to use an umbrella. Why? It will always try to run away from you. At some point, the journalist decided that it was better to let it go than to continue fighting.
PSE&G says there are more than 1,600 customers on Long Island without power tonight. That's going away.
And this reporter fell right into the bushes as a result of strong gusts of wind, clearly showing how uncomfortable and dangerous it is on the street. Fortunately, he was unharmed and even amused the audience. One would think that these shots are from some kind of creepy movie. When the girl went live and showed how to apply lipstick, an earthquake started, which made her look like a joker, and her room now requires thorough cleaning. The guy not only refused to kiss her in front of the camera, but also behaved quite indifferently. As a punishment, he received not only the condemnation of outsiders, but also several painful bruises from the girl. During the stream of a computer game, his mother suddenly came into the room. The guest of the TV show really wanted to treat them with her signature dish. However, the presenters could not hide how disgusting it tasted. This cow really liked the journalist, so it tried to lick her hand. The TV presenter allowed herself to scratch more times than it might seem normal on the air. This diver gave a lot of positive emotions to the audience and helped the girl shoot a memorable report. However, in order to do that, he had to drag her into the water. An awkward moment was filmed when Joe Biden hugged Hillary Clinton. The problem is that it lasted a little longer than it should. During the interview, the girl showed what multitasking is. She not only answered the question, but even turned around and controlled the position of her clothes. At the moment when the journalist was working from home and recording a video, her father appeared in the frame. We have to say that he wasn't properly dressed for that. They say that we shall not judge people, but as soon as we witness such a rash act, we involuntarily draw certain conclusions. It's still too cold outside for swimming in reservoirs. As you can see, the reporter was able to prove it without even thinking about it. This reporter was so shocked by the behavior and manners of a passerby that he decided to ignore her and wait for her to leave. Being surrounded by so many turkeys, there is no doubt that at least one of them will bite. It's always interesting to watch people's sincere reactions, and how would you react to a girl who shaves her legs right in the supermarket? They say if a pigeon shits on you, it's for money. It's hard to believe that, not to mention the disgusting look of your clothing. For some reason, the reporters did not think about how high the microphones should be. Next time, she will definitely want to discuss this moment before the live broadcast. The artist was so distracted by the performance of the song that she did not notice what happened with her breasts. At the talent show, the girl wanted to thank one of the judges, so she literally jumped off the stage. Do you also think this floor in the studio is the best place to break your neck? She was lucky to be unharmed. And what else can you expect from a balloon filled with water? Someone in this studio had to freshen up with its help. One of the hosts of the TV show forgot how the stage was built, made a wrong step, and found herself behind the scenes. This singer turned over and fell off the stage. However, despite this, she behaved professionally and immediately continued performing the song. On this Spanish TV show, there are many situations with extreme level of passions. Today, bikinis are no longer about scandals. As of now, this is just a popular type of beachwear. Therefore, the fashion show of swimwear is most often one of the most memorable events of the season. The host of this TV show had to face something that many of her colleagues are afraid of: high heels, and a perfectly washed floor played a cruel joke, which caused her to slip and fall. During an interview about the upcoming elections, a girl appeared in the frame and tried to attract attention to herself. The reporter wanted to stop her, but she just hit him and disappeared. A man sitting in the auditorium could not control himself at the sight of beautiful girls, so he decided to join them on stage. This curious incident happened to a radio host during a live broadcast on a radio station. In an attempt to straighten her skirt, she fell from her chair. The reporter received a persistent and dangerous invitation to a party in the form of a glass bottle that almost broke his head. How can we continue without incidents at dance shows? The main thing is to react to them correctly and amuse the audience.